Hey guys, Brian, Socal Supermoto, and these are the 3 things that you need to do to be a good motorcyclist. That's it, 3. So one thing that all new riders do is they do too much on the motorcycle. New riders do way too much on the bike, and that's not an opinion. That's actually the data shows us that. When you look at rider data, pros do less inputs, less stuff on the bike, period. And I was just thinking about how can we strip it down to be as easy as possible, the 3 simple things. And this is what I've come up with, basically 3 things to do on the bike. This is Jake's gonna help us out today. I was watching him on the track. He rides well. And he was almost like that kind of thing where I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, he's doing a little too much. So here they are, 3 things. You do these 3 things, you'll be a good motorcyclist. Number 1, get boring on your body position. Whether it's supermoto, whether it's road racing, don't do anything on the bike that takes work. If it takes work, it's wrong. And even if the benefit that you get, say by leaning off a lot on the bike, you're gonna lose any benefit of that if you're working on getting there. So it's gonna mess up being smooth, it's gonna mess up your lines. And this is one of the most common things. So number 1 is to get very, very boring on your body position. On supermoto, what does that mean? It just means junk up near the tank, balls of your feet on the pegs, chest out, elbows up. You're hunching over the front, you're working on getting over the front. So we're gonna kind of let that go. So number 1, boring body position, chest out, elbows up, balls of your feet on the tank, balls up here. Boring as shit, right? You're gonna be doing damn near nothing out there. You will lean, the bike will lean a little bit more than you. So that's number 1, super boring on the body position. Number 2, I said it's 3 things. Number 2 has kind of 3 parts, but it's still super easy. All you have to do is ride and look at where you're gonna get on the gas. When you ride and look at where you're gonna get on the gas, it's gonna do 3 things, 3 really important things. 1, it's gonna get you looking through the turn. I know you look through the turn. It's gonna get you looking through the turn. It's gonna give you the right line. If you're riding in a manner that allows you to get on the gas early, it's gonna give you the right line. In most turns, especially in supermoto, you can see your way through the turn. You can see on how you're gonna get on the gas. And number 3 is gonna get you on the gas early. So if you tell me, hey, I know this rider, and they look through the turn, and they have perfect lines, and they're on the gas early, boom, we're good. And then number 3 is breathe. So often, people will talk about get smooth, smooth is fast, fast is smooth. And you can teach all kinds of ways to get smooth, but here's the deal. If you take a rider, and that rider's actively, consciously taking deep breaths on the motorcycle, I mean real deep breaths. I'm gonna practice right now, ready? Deep breath in. All right, I want you to picture a rider who's taking deep breaths like that on the motorcycle, and then I want you to imagine that rider not being smooth.
Right.
It takes care of it. So you can talk about being smooth, or you can talk about creating the environment that's going to result in being smooth every single time. So now we secretly videoed you earlier today, cool. And now we're going to film you riding this next time. And the only thing I want you to do, and this is it, I want you to get boring on your body position, chest out, elbows up, that's it, balls your feet on the pegs. I don't want you moving around much. I don't want you fighting the bike. If you're going to hold on with your knees, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, just look at where you're going to get on the gas. Okay. And number 3, actively, consciously breathe. So we're going to put you out there, and we'll film you. We'll judge you thoroughly, and then just come back and let me know how it feels. Now, here's the deal. I'll tell you right now, going into my little crystal ball future, and we're too lazy to take lap times today. But there's a very, very, very good chance you're going to come in and be like, I didn't feel faster. So I'm just going to ask you to take my word for it that when you do those things, you're not working hard. I guarantee you're going faster and safer on the motorcycle. So what are the 3 things? Right. Get boring on the body position. Boring body position.
Yeah.
Looking at where you get on the gas.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Yep.
Boring, gas, breathe. All right. Give it a go. Yo. right, we're back. You look good.
Thanks, man.
How'd it feel?
Felt good. Definitely less tired afterwards. Breathing and relaxed, and definitely maybe less tired at the end of the session. So
Yeah, I was talking to Tara. She was watching you out there. She said there's a couple times you would hunch,
yeah,
and then you'd fix it.
yeah,
Or you like wouldn't look through the turn, and then you'd like fix it. You know, so it wasn't like you just went out there and like 100% like compliance. But what I noticed when I was watching you this morning, and then watching you that time, was like I didn't get anxious.
right.
Like I just felt like more relaxed watching you. Now, we didn't have lap times, again, because we're too lazy to deal with that. And frankly, I'm more concerned about like if your lap time was faster, like awesome, and if it was the same or even a little bit slower, that's still a better place to start.
Right.
Because like now we're safe.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
we're good. You're like online. You're breathing. You look relaxed. I don't have that instructor anxiety that instructors get when they look at you. They go, "Whoa!" Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. That might have been me just talking too much about it, but just watching you, I felt more relaxed watching you on the bike. So again, those three: boring body position, you did pretty good with that. Looking at where you want to get on the gas, you did pretty good with that, and actively, consciously breathing, you looked more relaxed. So from doing this a bunch, you can actually kind of see when people aren't breathing and relaxing. So
For sure.
just for all y'all out there in internet land, don't worry about the body position so much. Don't worry about leaning the bike so much. Basically, if you simply get boring with your body position, look at where you're going to get on the gas, actively breathe, that's going to get you safe. That's going to get you good. That's going to get you good lines. Then, only then add in the later braking, the more lean angle, the earlier gas, faster transitions. Doing just that, you can race.
Yep.
You could be pro just doing those things I just mentioned. So anyway, thanks for playing along, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're in Riverside, California. We provide everything: bike, training, track fees, photography, t-shirt, lunch and subscribe, please.
Lunch and subscribe.
Lunch and subscribe. If you want to. If you don't, whatever. But we just hope to have you out of school. It'd be awesome having you. And thanks for hanging out.
You.